It's already filming? Hey guys, it's me, Kim. Welcome back to my channel for another video. So, today I'm finally making a video. It's been about a good week, a little bit over a week since I last posted a video on my channel. I am so sorry about that. But on the bright side, I have been playing with makeup even though I haven't, made a video. And everything is up on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. I definitely did not hesitate to take some pictures for you guys. I was playing around with makeup this past week, even though I didn't record anything. There's no reason why I didn't record anything, I just didn't. If you're interested in seeing what type of makeup I have been doing the past week, go ahead and check out my Instagram, like up the pictures, and I also posted a couple of my skincare routine things. Yeah, I've been working a lot this past week, mostly on social media. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Kind of, I'm back though. I'm ready to film a video with you guys. Also, did you guys notice something different? Do you guys see something different going on? If you guessed it, yes. I'm not sure which video it was where I talked about it, but I'll go ahead and talk about it again. In case, anybody missed out. So I was getting my eyebrows done at this place. I'm not gonna name it. I'm not gonna say where it's at or anything like that, but I was getting my eyebrows done consistently to this place. One day they offered me like a facial wax and they did it for me. And the lady that was doing my facial wax that day, she kind of got into my hairline a little bit, and not like in a terrible way. Like, she just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, trying to give it more shape and just like, real defined hairline. So I liked it. It was my natural hairline, just cleaned up. It's gonna grow back out, right? Because it's like my hair, like, hello. So when it grew back out, maybe a couple weeks later, I went back to go get again the eyebrows done because those needed to be done too. And I asked if they could do the facial waxing. And so when they got to the facial waxing part, it was a different lady this time, and she just basically told me no, and that there's not something that they're allowed to do. It's not something that they're trained to do, and they're not supposed to do that. And I just kind of left it like that. I went home, and what I ended up doing is kind of like shaving it, and then I stopped shaving it. In 3 months, my hair did grow back, but the way that it was growing like up. So I had like spikes, and really insecure about my forehead situation. I was kind of trying to hide it a little bit by kind of like taking some hair, turning it to the side, just to kind of hide what was happening with my forehead. But the thing is, when I would do this kind of a thing, the little hairs that were growing up were like sticking out of the hair. You can tell something was going on with my hair. Like, there was a lot of little hairs just poking through, and it just didn't look cute. Sometimes it did, sometimes you couldn't really notice it and it wasn't like that big of a deal. Sometimes it was really terrible. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to say about it anymore. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. So yeah, that's what's going on. And so after dealing with being insecure about what was going on with my hair, the same people, every time they saw me, would always ask me like, what's going on with your forehead, this and that. And I'm like, I told you this like the last time we saw each other. Like, why can't you like remember? Like, I don't even want to talk about this. Like, you know what I mean? Can you just like not ask? Like, I don't know, I just got like in that type of mood, like, because like I said, I was just really so insecure about it. And when people would ask about it, it really kind of annoyed the living crap out of me. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? And so finally I had enough. And I was looking back on pictures on my Instagram where I was doing it myself and still doing makeup and still posting. And I mean, like, there was some good pictures where it looked good and it wasn't a problem, and then there was other pictures where you could really see what was going on, and it just like really noticeable to, at least to me. And I'm sure if you go back and look at my Instagram, it'll also be noticeable to you. Now that I'm pointing everything out and stuff, you're probably gonna go back and look and be like, oh, like she really was like shaving her fucking forehead like that. And yes, I was. I'm not lying. So, but the thing is, when I was trying to let it grow out for like the past 2-3 months, I was just getting really insecure, and it wasn't growing out fast enough for me. I felt like I looked like a freaking idiot out here. Like I could never really wear my hair up like in a full ponytail like this, like to show like my hairline, because literally I had hair like just poking straight up. I look like a dummy, you know what I mean? And I just felt so insecure about it, and I just couldn't deal with it no more. So I went back and I did it again. So yeah, that's the situation. Honestly, if I really could afford it, I'd get like laser surgery or hair removal or something with my hairline to just keep it like this forever and not ever have to worry about it growing back. That I did talk about this previously. This is nothing new. So yeah, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I have a boyfriend too, and my boyfriend, like, he never really asked about what was going on with like my hairline, even when I was like shaving it or when it was starting to grow out, because it was really noticeable, you guys. I wore my hair up all the time around him. Like I always had my hair in like a bun or something like that, and so of course you can see like the little hairs, but he never like asked me, he never made fun of me for it. Like he just kind of never cared, never paid attention to it too much, and I appreciate that from him very much. And because of that, I ended up finally just kind of telling him like everything that has been going on with my hairline like the past year. I think this has been like the past year, man. Like he didn't look at me like any type of way or made me feel like insecure. I love him for that, because everybody else is really making me feel like so ugly and so insecure, and just like to the point where like I was getting depressed about it. I just felt really ugly. Like, I don't know. I waited 3 months and it has been the same length for a very long time. I think I stunted my hairline. I think it's not gonna grow back to normal, and I'm like fucked. So anyway, yeah, let's move on. Today is a long intro, okay? Sorry. Or maybe you guys like long intros, I don't know, but here's a long intro video for you. Alright, so let's get to the makeup. Let's forget everything else. I don't have my eyebrows filled in, and I do need to go get these eyebrows done. Like, I need to take my ass to the new place that I go to get my eyebrows done and have them do my eyebrows. Yeah, I don't go back to that place though, the one that I was going to before to get my eyebrows done. After this, I'm like, yeah, you guys left me in a bad position and I'm not coming back here. So I haven't been back there since. I mean, they did do the eyebrows like good, like they were doing my eyebrows good. They just kind of messed with my hairline and wasn't able to keep up with it for me, and I don't know, my eyebrows are looking horrendous. I'm so sorry about it. Like I'm really embarrassed for myself right now. I don't know why, but like I'm like the queen of embarrassing myself. So for concealer, to kind of carve out my eyebrows a little bit, to make them a little bit more tolerable to look at, because I'm like looking at them and I'm gagging. Like seriously. The concealer is a new concealer that I recently purchased at Ulta. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Have we all seen it before? I have it in the shade C3. My first YouTuber ever that I started to watch on YouTube was Graveyard Girl Bunny. Yeah, back then she was like the first YouTuber like I was watching constantly. Like she was she is still my favorite YouTuber, and I still watch her videos. And then, you know, I started browsing, getting more into watching videos, and I started watching makeup, like actual makeup tutorials. Bunny actually did do a lot of makeup tutorials and stuff like back then. Like she was doing a little bit more like makeup. Now she's more like everything. Like she does a lot of everything. But before, I remember watching her for like makeup tutorials and like hair tutorials and like trying out weird things, makeup related, beauty related things. So that's how I kind of discovered YouTube, and that's like my first YouTuber I ever remember watching was Bunny. And I've been watching YouTube ever since, and then I started to come across all of the makeup YouTubers, you know. And it's raining outside. How do my eyebrows look, by the way? I was already like had an interest in makeup before YouTube, but I was only doing like mascara, a little bit of eyeshadow, just like really simple, really basic. It's raining outside. Hopefully you can't hear like the rain, but it is raining, so if you hear any noise in the background, it's just because it started pouring rain just now. I was always into makeup. I was always doing like mascara, lip gloss, you know, a little bit of eyeshadow. But then YouTube came around, and that really kind of sparked some stuff in me. Okay, concealer is laid. Time for eyeshadow. With this color scheme, so I'm gonna be using these three colors. These are all coming out of the Morphe palette with James Charles. I'm gonna use this white eyeshadow that's in the palette. Pack it on all over the eye. Do you guys want to know how old I'm turning? How old do I look right now? Can you guys like leave a comment down below of how old you think I am? How old am I? If you want to know how old I'm turning, go ahead and look down in the description bar below and find out if you were right about my age, or if you were wrong, or if you were kind of close. Like I said, this is my color scheme, so the next color is going to be this color here that I'm going to go in with next as like a transition shade. Picking up this one here. Start in the crease and then blend it upwards. But I want the most pigment to be in the crease, which is where I'm going to start. You can use the same brush if you want, but I'm just going to go in with another like smaller brush to blend, like M507. It's a small little like blending brush. And I'm going to go right on the edge of that blue. Start to really blend it out. It's time for the next shade, which is this darker blue. This is the next shade here. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M578. Go in the crease with that darker blue and on the outer corner. You can kind of see it's getting it like dimension and depth with that darker blue, which is what I'm going for. The Morphe M507, and I'm not gonna put any product on it. Whatever is on it, I'm just going to kind of use to blend out that darker blue here, like the edge of that blue into that lighter blue. The lighter one, you can go back in with that light blue with the same brush, just a little bit, not a lot, because you still want it to look blended and stuff. But if you want to bring it out more, because it kind of did get lost, just go ahead and add that blue into your look once again. This is what it's looking like right now, and that's basically everything, like with the blues. And then we can move on to like the gold, like right here in the inner corner. So I'm gonna take the same concealer I used for like my eyeshadow base. This is in shade C3, and I'm gonna take just a small amount on the back of my hand like that. Little flat brush and pick up the product on the back of my hand here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut my inner lid. Yeah, that should be good. And then I'm gonna take another flat brush. This is my Real Techniques detail brush. It's like a gold shimmer shade. The shimmer eyeshadow and kind of start to blend it into the blue. Alright guys, so this is what we're looking like. Now it's time for foundation. Oh my god, I'm really liking this. For primer, I'm going to use the Benefit Professional. Take like a Q-tip and like an eye makeup remover. This is the L'Oreal Paris one. Go ahead and kind of clean up the excess, like all the other eyeshadow that needs to go. Hello, it's nothing new. This is the ColourPop No Filter, and I use shade Light 60. Buffing brush from Real Techniques is 204. If anybody's wondering, I do have like a really big face. I'm switching over to concealer brush to kind of, it's foundation, but it's a concealer brush to kind of go over my crappy ass eyebrows, boy. And then take the brush, go over everything like my foundation with a beauty blender. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I've been using this concealer for basically the whole makeup look, which is awesome. And then I'm going to take the beauty blender and just translucent powder and set the under eyes with that. Finishing powder from Urban Decay in light medium. And I'm going to go in with the brush and set the rest of the face. Set the powders with the spray, so I've been using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the cucumber scent. There are double up lashes in demi wispies, because I've used them a couple times already. They got like built up mascara on them and whatnot, so I'm gonna clean them real quickly with my eye makeup remover and a Q-tip to kind of get off like some of the mascara and stuff that's built up on them. And I'm even going to try and peel off some of the glue with tweezers. Well, I'll do that first. So I take tweezers and you kind of, you know, go by the lash band, but like really gently pull off the glue. This is kind of how you kind of make your lashes last longer. You know, and do all that. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna do that real quick, apply my lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay you guys, I have my lashes on. Now it's time to do contour and bronzer. To contour, I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer to contour. Rose quartz brush. This is the number 4. It's like almost like a blush brush, but I kind of use it to contour with. And then for bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil medium deep matte bronzer. I think this is like the older packaging. I'm pretty sure they like repackaged these and stuff. And then I usually try to keep the bronzing like way in the hairline, so almost like in this area, like right here, like right in that area. And then just blend it, but keep it like pushed back in the hairline. And then go up a little bit on the temple, but keep that mostly like right in this area. I don't take it like all over the forehead or nothing. Well, I mean, you could, like you could, but just keep it like super light, you know? I'm actually gonna go back into eyeshadow so that I could do my under eyes. Back into my Morphe palette, BH number 8 brush, which is like a shader brush. It's from the rose gold collection. I'm gonna pick up, hopefully it comes out good, but I'm gonna pick up this shade. Oh shit, I meant this shade right here. I'm sorry you guys, I meant that shade. I didn't mean to like say, you know, the F word or anything. That was funny. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of like shade under my eyes. You know what, I am gonna add blue under lower lash line as well. I'm gonna take the darker blue. This palette's like so hard to grab because you can't even like, there's no space, but this blue here is what I used in my crease. I'm gonna pick that same shade up and put it in the outer corner. Lower lash line, it was a freaking fail. I'll tell you guys that right now. Don't do this to your lower lash line. Just go in with the blue and the light blue, the dark blue and light blue that you guys did on top, but don't use that brown. I don't like it, but I'm still gonna just do it just to like finish it off. But yeah, you guys, not my favorite idea ever to do a brown under there, but actually I'm gonna take the same brush and kind of clean it off and pick up the lighter blue that we used, which was this one here, with the same brush and kind of do that over here. I'm trying to hide the brown, but the way that the brown eyeshadow mixed in with that dark blue, it turned into like a purpley blue instead of like actual blue, so it doesn't look good, you guys. I have a double-sided little flat brush. Now I'm going to pick up that gold shade that we used on the lid, that same shade. Kind of spritz it. And put it in the inner corner of the bottom lash line. Hopefully I didn't kill. Tell me if I killed the look with the lower lash line or you guys like it. I personally don't. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, it really could be better. So for highlighter, I'm using two different ones. I'm kind of going to mix them. First, I'm going to use the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. It's like a gold highlight. And I'm using my Morphe M510 to highlight with. This other one, which is JCat Beauty Baked Highlighter in the shade Crystal Sand. If you feel like your highlight is too poppin' and you don't like that for some reason, you can always tone it down with your whatever brush you used for powder. Kind of just like swoop over it a couple times and bring it down some, but overall looks good. Okay, now to set the face. Now we could fully set our face. We're completely done. To set my face, this is new. I bought this at Ulta for like $20. It is a Ofra makeup fixer. To set my face, I'm gonna use the to set my face, I'm going to use, it says how to use. Mist onto the face after makeup application to set all day. No time for touch-ups. Spray makeup fixer on the face and use a tissue to pat dry to refresh makeup. Apply a touch of compact powder to smooth complexion and have a velvety texture that can last all day. So this is just a setting spray that helps your makeup stay put. $15–16 at Ulta. This is my first time actually using it, and I did just purchase it not too long ago. It's pretty new, so just be careful with the spray. It's actually just like a regular spray bottle, so you have to kind of like do one of those. But let's see how it like set the face. I mean, my face doesn't look better. It just looks the same effect. I don't think it's for to like melt powder and stuff like that, like in between steps. I don't think that's what you should use that for. I think you should use it after you're done with your makeup, just to kind of lock it in, not so much to melt powders in between the process, you know. Just keep that in mind. Lipstick. Now it's time for lips. Obviously I'm gonna go really like nude. I always go nude, but because I do so much colorful eye looks and stuff, you can't really do much with lips, and that's fine because I'm not a lipstick person. I'm more about like the eyeshadow, so that's cool. Okay, we're gonna use the Buxom lip liner in the shade Stealth. I've used this a lot, plenty of times before, and I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. Look, I really need, the only thing I don't like is that it's like a wood pencil and you have to sharpen it, and I do have 2 sharpeners, but this is like a jumbo little lip pencil and it doesn't fit in my sharpener because they're so freaking fat. This is a NYX liquid suede like mini. It's a mini and it's in the shade Sandstorm. I'm gonna mix it and see how that looks. Hey guys, that was today's makeup. I hope you guys liked it. Thumbs it up if you did. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, and yeah, you guys, Twitter too. I'll post everything below. I'll post my age. Can you guys guess my age? My birthday is May 22nd, so it's like right around the corner. How old do you guys think I'm turning? How old does this makeup make me look? Check out the description bar down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.